Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Super. And we are underway from Mexico City. This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
I know if y'all break that fucking door, put a hole in it, I'm going to put a hole in your ass. I locked the door.
Man, you need to go back upstairs on the yellow, man.
So from the 36, first and 10.
Up in my ear.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. He's got the first down and more past midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
From the 41, Trubisky, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Kirksey.
Yeah, man, Wood don't be playing now. Uh-oh, he ain't going nowhere. Come on, man, Wood, now. He ain't going nowhere, big boy.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky.
That's good, man. Stop playing.
Come on, man.
Stop playing.
Come on, dog.
That's what you call a man, baby.
Good starting field position for them.
Hey, man.
First and 10 at their own 44.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Carry for Nick Chubb.
Uh-oh.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
We got Pigsky coming in.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
Oh, that's green right there. I ain't like that. I ain't like that.
Yardage on the play back at the 46. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. A run for Nick Chubb. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Mayfield on first down. And an out. Now Mayfield.
Bro, this nigga gonna dive and lose the football, boy. This nigga the most good nigga ever, boy.
When I see a play like that,
Fuck nigga pulled the slid. You gonna die, bro?
I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Montgomery. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. On 3rd down, it's Montgomery. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, 4th coming. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Browns.
We'll take that, Mel.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me.
I ain't never seen him fumble that
There
either.
would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around.
Yeah,
we just saw
please,
them.
Opportunistic by the defense. Given 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Bro, this nigga supposed to throw the ball high, bro. Top the ball.
The first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. And it is incomplete. Boy,
but man, boy, they getting you this shit, boy.
Doesn't pan out, and the Bears
This nigga dropped the ball and nobody touched it, bro.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 3rd down, Trubisky. Letting one go deep for the ends. And it'll be intercepted.
Come on, man.
And a big
He
turnover
tried
there
that
as
one.
his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, boy, I tell you, my nigga.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Cut, 180. Let's go, D. Check three. Hurry.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield.
Come on, my nigga.
And down goes Baker Mayfield. Below Nichols. And now
Everybody is up. This
inside the
nigga.
15-yard line. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. On 2nd down now. It's Montgomery. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Oh, no.
I seen that shit.
And they get the football to 9.
Yeah. that, nigga.
As he stopped at the
He thought he had that shit.
drive about to get started.
That would touchdown home, man.
They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
Trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense
You over him,
can
big
do.
dog. You go
So
over
a much
him.
rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. A running play here on
Boy,
first
this
down.
nigga here duck his head in his game, boy.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Hilliard. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now at a 3rd and 6.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards
This is
the
a
sideline.
fucked up shit here,
Really good
dog.
fundamentals by that
What you
defense.
mean, bro?
Put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a
You
picket
can't get
fence
that,
in
I
front
can't
of
get
it.
that.
No.
I ain't
I'm taking your shit. They give you my shit. They with that bullshit. They with that bullshit. I'm going to school the first drive. Then they go dive and fumble, man. Hey, I'm finna score on this drive here, dog. I'm finna score on this drive, bro.
Touchdowns as of yet on either side.
Can't get
So
shit,
his job's a
nigga.
little
Can't
bit
get shit.
easier for this halftime.
Need to get
That's
the
a crazy ass shit here.
Yes, we do.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Yeah, he's gonna be all the way to
This
4 quarter.
offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and
Okay.
10.
I'm watching.
Try to throw here. Mayfield. Man open. That's Damian Radley. That goes for a gain of 31. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time. On the run, this is Hilliard. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. There, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I'm gonna score this drive.
And if you're doing it, you're probably going.
Damn.
Takes this one in for a Brown score.
Can't keep men to go like that. That's crazy.
As his guys
You know, I
are on
had
the
3
board
drives.
first here tonight.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that gonna be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence. that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Finding Gabriel complete.
I gave you that by running in, don't you?
He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 77 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Just fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to
low-key, go ahead and call you out again.
The Browns drive about to get started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
You know we all have that little extra gene.
Don't have me call you out again.
Let's push the envelope.
Don't have me call you out again now.
What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mayfield to throw it. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Let's go.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15.
No, I fucked that up.
Yeah, so did. I'll take it. That's your problem. That's mine.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get
better go get it, nigga.
Response to regain the lead after
It ain't gonna come to you, nigga.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and you have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Damn, I fucked that up.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yo.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Say what?
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking.
Well, I hear you after a while, but then I don't. Damn.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery.
Here you go, now.
And it'll be a little shy of 25 here at the 26-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On first down, Montgomery. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. On 3rd down. It's Montgomery, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance. Maybe play action.
Bro, oh my God, this shit just cheated, man.
Confidence in it and let him fling another one.
A loss of 8 that
Nigga
time.
been hit his spam, dog.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
3rd and long for Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Coach.
Touchdown. Cleveland.
Coach.
81 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys.
And that boy took that bit in on one hand.
For the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Trubisky in trouble, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Christian Kirksey in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
Good tip.
Good
tip, man. Good tip. Good tip.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. There he goes, left side.
Hey, man, what you like that move, They got both playing.
66 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So up comes
that boy hit a double move, got both on.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing here, Trubisky. It's complete. Javon wins the open man. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Montgomery. Oh, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on third down. Trubisky will throw. He's going to go up top for the 8. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up.
Yeah, he got it out.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. The sack there by Roquan Smith. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
There we go.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A very nice pickup at 33 yards.
Shut the fuck up.
Mayfield now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it third down. The Browns on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6.
This motherfucker.
And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Mayfield looks to throw.
That nigga got out.
Rushing down he goes.
That nigga got out.
Georgia Bulldog finding his way into the backfield. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly blocked down for a nice little gain. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. To throw, Mayfield. Now he's flushed out left. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Now Mayfield. This is incomplete.
I'm supposed to have been there now, man. Look at this
Goal line stand. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down big here late. I don't know, you just one last drive here for pride.
some people like to do
Yeah.
Yeah, look at you,
Yeah.
Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
Yeah, they got dude.
Gonna make it out of the end zone. The
And that nigga,
first
hey.
strong, and that'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Bro, he threw that shit too far, bro.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete.
Them boys ain't wanting that,
Protection
man.
that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Did he just draw that, man?
Pressure in his face. It just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Mayfield on 4th down. And it is incomplete.
I should have went to that damn score, man.
So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. On 2nd and 2, Trubisky. He finds Robinson. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player off.
Oh, they cheated me.
Consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the hero showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2.
Let's go. Big series right here.
One last shot for Trubisky. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Greedy Williams picks it off.
I gave you one.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Good game, though, man.
Interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But